I was trying to see how early I could possibly get here today. It's not as early as I thought. Oh, I know. I'm loving it too, Dirty. You ain't wrong, bro. And you guys been in here for a minute. Well, good morning, everybody. Still never stopped fires from happening, though. Yeah, you ain't kidding. You ain't wrong. All right, guys, let me get yourself some ready here. We got some live bait this morning. I was trying to see if I could get here by like 6:15. That's a big old fat negative. Morning, Dirty. I guess you guys see who all got to keep their blues. I kept about 11 of you guys with blues, and I'm not probably going to add any more. I started noticing somebody was hushing a lot of people because when I went in, I had like 15 to 20 people in my do not allow in room, so I had to cycle through. Some people were actually blocking other people in my room as well. Jackson, what up, man? Good morning, good morning. Sure does sound good. You might like this hunting. Sounds good though, don't it? Oh, just friggin' killed it. He just killed it. Anyway, sounded really good. Yeah, we'll get this started here in a second here, guys. Let me just get this stuff moving here. We're gonna have to shift the cook clean, catch, cook and clean, or catch, clean and cook. I don't know, you know what I mean. Anyway, we're gonna have to switch that today, guys, because there was too many people at my house for me to go ahead and throw up a camera and start doing that. So we decided to do that another day. I did bring a stringer today, and we do have shrimp, so it could happen today too. Yeah, catch, clean, cook. There you go. My wife wants it the other way, though, Jackson. She wants me to catch, cook, and then clean. Shrimp, harness, that's looks like we are just about set up. Clean catch, clean cook, clean. You're not wrong. Yeah, exactly, Jackson. That's definitely how she wants it to be done. Friday, yeah. Oh, I got what I wanted to do out of it. I really wanted to beat that sun here today. It's supposed to be another ugly day in the afternoon. But we're going to try our damnedest. I like the way that's not on there. Let's do this. All right. Let's do it. What song did you get stuck in your head today? It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Oh, babe, I found my other glasses. If you noticed, I got my good ones in the truck. My nice glasses, guys. I don't want to ruin them. Oh, there you are. Man, sorry about that. Thank you very much for whoever told me that. Remember me? I'm OG. Oh, what up, OG? What's going on, buddy? You may have actually you may have kept your blue. I'm not 100% on that one. Let's see what's going on out here right now, huh? Oh yeah, I remember OG. I just don't remember the Bonjour guy, but now I will. Sound, please. Can you hear me now? Okay, there you go. I saw Dirty's little post on there. Dirty was stressing if he lost his blue. I could tell. You aren't going to lose it. Dirty, you're here almost every day. Every time I'm on, you're usually in here. So I need someone that's in here all the time. And you, Dorothy, Cindy, of course, Mrs. Happy, Hunt and Hound. You know, I see you guys all the time. So there's other names in here to probably maybe make the blue eventually. But at the moment, I'm just keeping it the way it is. I'm not trying to change much to it. It's very deep. Are we catching the beginning of the outgoing? Oh my God, that would be friggin' awesome. I'd have to pull up an app for that. Now I'd lose you guys for a second. Not very sure. Dirty, you know if we got one coming in? Yeah. What up, Ron? California Dreaming, welcome in. I have some confidence. I'd keep it, but you really never know. You're right. I did actually get rid of some of the people who actually lost theirs, didn't lose it because of any real reason. It's just I didn't want so many. And I knew that I had certain guys that are always there. And I may have missed a couple of them, but I got some of the names out of there. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen this guy. Somehow he got it. You know what I mean? I think I was in the very beginning, I was trying to build that group so that we all could share each other's stuff out there. But then it got to the point now I've got too many. The whole room's blue. I traded my French for a screwdriver. Oh, what's going on down there already up on that edge of this stuff? Something happening over here. The bait's starting to come in pretty heavy. I've seen that. September, buddy. We're about to be in it. We're about to have it real good here in a minute. We're about to have it real good on the beach, on the docks, everywhere you could think. It is about to be really good fishing. 25-pound redfish. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, OG. Morning, Matt. Morning. It's a crazy day. We got out here as early as we possibly could. I thought maybe I could make the 6:15. That's really pushing. I have to leave my house at like 5:45. Get to where my bait is. And then to go from there. So I think 6:30 is like the earliest I could make it here. Unless I really decide to leave really early one day, but we're about to go into the fall and I don't have to actually go so early in the morning because it happens all day long for the entire mullet run. I could start 10 o'clock in the morning and still catch fish. I could start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and still catch fish. Like, no joke. It's that active, man. It's awesome. No, I haven't. I haven't actually seen a lot of Joey Antonelli's. I got to go back to see what happened there. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm not seeing any more of his videos. I used to see him all the time, and then I guess maybe I stopped watching them. I started watching other ones more. I really, to be quite honest, I watch a lot of Real Deal. That's kind of my favorite fishing to do, but I just don't have the boat to do it. But I love bottom drops and trolling and all that. This is my favorite to do without a boat, though. That's for sure. Larry, I didn't actually struggle with alcohol as much as I struggled with drugs. I like drugs way more than alcohol. I learned pretty early on I wasn't very good at drinking. I did try here and there. I guess I struggled with it through my 20s, but mainly because I was in the Navy and they didn't allow me to do drugs. Yeah, my drug of choice was whatever you had, and then when I went home, whatever I had. Definitely was a shitty drug addict, man. The alcohol wasn't really too bad for me. I knew I wasn't very good at it, Larry, pretty quick and pretty early on. Drugs became my thing to do, though. Yeah, I was really good at them. You know, I mean, I was really good at them. People wanted to spend time with me when I was on drugs. I started drinking. People were like, nope, we got to go. We're going to get arrested. When I did drugs, everybody wanted to still stick around. You know, nobody had that problem. Until, of course, you know, until gangster things had to be done. And then everybody else is who they are. James Beatty, welcome in. James Beatty, Warren Beatty. Oh, wait a minute, that's Warren Beatty. I was thinking, James Beatty, is that an actor? That's Warren. I believe that's the good old Dick Tracy. Ooh, hell yeah. California Dream, that's awesome. Thank you for your support as well there, sir. Yeah, the military got me, they weren't allowing me to do drugs, but I found a loophole. I went the absolute alcohol route, and I ended up in trouble a lot. I ended up breaking out in cuffs a lot. I got brought back to my boat more times than I'd like to admit. I got brought back one time from running down the middle of National Boulevard. I ran right down the center of that, butt-ass naked, apparently. I don't remember any of it. I woke up and I was chained to the bed in the hospital. I knew I wasn't having a good day. That happened really fast. You make it in the water tomorrow. I'm actually not probably going to do any of that. I was a heavy drinker before I became used, and I switched to drugs. Oh, no shit. Yeah, I switched to drugs fast, man. I grew up in New Jersey, man. Now that right there, 100% is the fish we're looking for. That one was an interesting hit right there. I didn't hit me, though. It ate something over here. Wouldn't mind starting off with something nice. You're right, hun. As soon as you get injured, they give you a shitload of them. He was down at one of the inlets in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, hell yeah. Hello from Newark, New Jersey. James Beatty. I am originally from Camden County. Newark's a rough area, man. James is in a rough town, man. I grew up by Camden. You know, to be quite honest, opiates, I like to be an up, man, so I did a lot of other drugs, but I found methamphetamines, that was the worst thing I could ever find in my life. It was cheaper than any kind of upper drug I ever did in my life. It kept you up for days upon days upon days, and it was cheaper. It was like the worst thing I ever found in my life. And it was fun up until it wasn't, guys. I mean, it was a lot of fun up until it wasn't. Methamphetamines will keep you up for days. I feel like sometimes I really can say it. One time I didn't sleep for 3 years. And I say it as a joke, but in reality it was very little sleep in 3 years. Jay Fish, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Good morning. Oh, hell yeah, DIC. I'll be on there to watch it. I'm not going to go out tomorrow. My wife is off, so I figured I'd spend some time with her tomorrow. She's working today, so I figured I'd come out and spend some time with you guys. And I'm going to get one more day in beforehand, and then I'll be out there on Sunday like always. Of course, unless the weather kicks my butt. If the weather kicks my butt, there's not much I can do. But I'll try to get out here early as I can on Monday. This Monday coming up is my starts to our snook season, guys. So I'll be able to start keeping them again. I'm excited. I am going to limit myself, though. I did come up with this plan. Something's eating it right now. I did come up with the plan that I wanted to limit myself and not take a 28 or a 29. I wanted to limit myself to only 30s and over. And then if it gets closer towards the end of the season and I haven't hit one of the 30s yet, and then I'll switch it up to the 28 to the 29s. But in the beginning, I want to do 30 to 32. I'm going to try to limit myself to literally 2 inches, 3 inches. So let's hope. Dang, this guy was pretty good with the shrimp, man. They're not bad at all. They're nice shrimp. Man, they're all lively, that's for damn sure. Oh, come on, man. This big bucket makes it so much harder to catch them now. I'm always complaining, aren't I? Whiny man. Oh, hell yeah, OG. That's awesome. I've met a lot of Navy SEALs. I've even spent a little time with them, but only because they were on our boat. They came in the middle of the night. It was super awesome. They came in the middle of the night, right? I happened to be out on the deck when they came in. And I can hear a guy on the side of the boat getting all upset, like, oh my God, there's people on the side of the boat. So he made a phone call for everything. So I ran to the side where we know we keep our guns, and I got my shotgun and came back to the side of the boat. You know, we all ran back to the side of the boat. Turned out that it was actually planned. It didn't tell us anything. When the grappling hook hit, we started throwing it back over the side until they started saying we were supposed to be here. It was actually pretty wild, man. 1978, huh? Shoot, I was only 1 year old. I wasn't allowed to do drugs yet. Ron, you beat me, damn it. That feels like something might have popped it. Although, we're not in very deep water, and I'm not seeing a lot of action. So what could be hitting it could be the dreaded, ugly hardhead. That's definitely something eating out there. All right, something's happening out here, guys. Holy crap, something's definitely happening right here. Look at that. Look at that. Jacks, maybe? Oh, I'm on. I'm on, baby. Jacks. Yeah, they're jacks. Hell yeah. Let's get some more. They're fun, dude. Jack, number 1. Let's see if we can get another one. Come here. Come here. I know there's a bunch of you right now here. Yeah. Give me a second. I'll let you go. Give me another one. There's a bunch of these right here right now. You got to hurry up with these guys. They don't stick around long. They don't stay anywhere long at all. Yeah, they're probably already gone. They probably scooted. Nope, they're out there still. Come on, Happy. Get this thing stuck already, would you? Boom, boom. That's definitely a jack. That's jacks right here, too. So there must be a big pile of them. This is great. Come on. Oh, I just got eaten. Dang it. Yeah, these things are vicious, man. They're all over. They're over there now. They're on the other dock. These things are vicious. I love these things, especially when they're bigger. These are not very big, but they're still fun. It doesn't matter. They're a blast. Fight so hard. Yeah, they're still here. I can still see them zipping around. Let's see if I can get any of them to bite again. They're still out there. These things would be like 3 feet long in knee-deep water, tearing it up, guys. Tearing it up. Chris KC, welcome in. Mainly off-grid, welcome in. Striped bass, nice. That was 14 years after I was born. 15, huh? I wish I felt still 15. Actually, I'm probably better off I don't, but oh man, they're tearing it up out there in the deep. Look at that. Damn, it's getting it hard out there. Let's see if we can't get to the end of this dock, maybe. Oh wow, we come up real high. Oh my god, dude, I'm up almost to my freaking ankles. Nah, might to my knees, I guess. I thought this was gonna keep on coming. Like, oh my god, this thing's like walking out of the water. Well, I guess I missed a group. The rest of them probably moved off, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. Oh well. We've got lots more, dog. I'm throwing today a live shrimp. Definitely throwing live shrimp still. Good morning, everyone from Northern California. My name is Tori. Welcome in, Tori. What have I got beat my age? Hey, Dorothy, welcome in. Let me go back to see if anybody put that in there. Did anybody put that in? No, I'm not seeing it. So far, the catch is 1 Jack Crevalle. And they're probably moved off by now. All right, let's go see what else we can go to. Let's go see what else we can get into. 1 Jack. Thank you, Dirty. Pin message. That's freaking awesome. That's cool that you're fishing right now. You catch anything yet today? I'm hoping to catch some decent little, I really want some reds today. I just think they're so much fun. I do want to see if I can get my hands on a decent little snook, of course, like I always attempt. But I would really like some decent mangroves today because I just ate everything. When I brought my sister-in-law and brother-in-law over, the baby, they all came over to the house, and I was going to do a catch and cook. But there's too many people at the house. So at this point, I was like, all right, let's skip the catch and cook. We'll go ahead and go out and do another one. Even though we didn't actually eat the sea trout, we didn't actually eat them. So I still can do that portion of it. You guys watch the catch. But I figured, what the hell? I might as well go for some mangroves, maybe. If I get my hands into some mangroves. I wouldn't mind some good 13s or 14s today. That'd be awesome. I definitely hit something there. That was cool. Some activity in front of us. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. I'm not sure what California I mean, ma'am. Tori? I guess it's a female, huh? What we got here? Well, I asked for a red and I received a red. Is that even a red? No, it's not. Okay, this is a whiting. That's weird. Here we go again. Catching whiting again. This would be a good bait, to be quite honest. He's perfect size for that. Later. That was whiting. I thought it was a red for a second because they kind of look similar when they're really tiny. And then when you get close, obviously, you realize that the colors are off and no dots. One jack, one whiting. To be quite honest, they were both bait size. If we were at the inlet, I would have thrown the jack for the big Goliaths. We got some monster Goliath, guys. There's some big Goliaths in there. Not exactly sure what's making all this ruckus down here, so let's go check. It's weird the whiting are in here. Thank you, Dirty. Female. Okay. I figured when I saw him, remember said your name was Tori, that you were probably female. Leave it to me to say sir. Later, bonjour. That would be awesome. Later, bonjour. Hope to see you again later, buddy. Talking about for some as kids, we used to free line chicken legs. Oh yeah. Crab to a tarpon before we get to net it. That's friggin' awesome. That's pretty cool. Oh, I just slung it off. Dang it. That thing went far too. With all this rain coming, man, this place is about to become really deep to get in and out of. I'll be happy for these. Oh, come on, dude. Give me you. Okay, got one. I'll tell you what, in the little green one, 4 dozen looked like an awful lot more. You put it in this big one, it don't look like you have a lot until you go home and all of a sudden you still have, a dozen or 2 left. You're like, oh, there's a lot more than I thought. It's okay, at least you didn't start singing the song. Plantation, Florida. Never seen snow. No kidding, Ron. You never seen snow ever? I got so sick and tired of freaking shoveling it just to have another blizzard pour through and do it again. So annoying. Or, like when I lived in New Jersey, shovel out your spot where you're going to put your truck, car, or whatever you have vehicle-wise, and then someone else waits for you to move and parks right in it. Man, I swear to you, I want to set so many cars on fire. Never seen snow. Ron, Florida, old, not Florida. All right, keep moving. Keep moving. That fireball came out, guys. Look at that, huh? We haven't even made it to where we usually run into trout. $73 folks inside. Welcome in, everybody. Jaquez, welcome in. I'm thinking about trying to get my hands on a gold spoon too, because I heard they're actually working real well for the for the Reds. The Reds are responding to them nicely. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the Tarpon rolling. I've been seeing him a lot lately. He's not doing more than disappointing me, but other than that, he's not doing a lot right now. Deegan Donnelly, welcome in. GC Adams, welcome in. And to answer your question, Deegan, is I am using live shrimp today, guys. Live shrimp. Works really, really good. That sun is brutal this morning, dude. I'm out of 30 pounds, so I better go pick some of that up today. My reel was giving me problems on the dock yesterday, just playing around. That's 100% DIC. I've been coming here to Florida now since I was born. I lived in Jacksonville, apparently, with my mom when I was very, very young, but I don't remember any of that. But I've been coming here since I was a child, and I remember seeing a lot better views here. The water used to be better looking. I didn't fish, obviously, when I was really, really young, but so I don't know what the fishing was like earlier on, but I do remember it being just prettier, a lot prettier. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that, buddy. He said, I lived there one time, 1 year, seen one winter, and that was it, huh? And you're in Oklahoma. I don't know how bad their winters are, but I'll tell you what, up in New Jersey, they were pretty nasty. Ooh, it might be one of those days, guys. It's just one of those days. Not even getting a bite over here yet. You never know. Never knew now how a day's going to wind up being, huh? It's more ice than snow. Oh, I got you. That's worse. I feel like the ice is the worst. I remember black ice. That was the worst. That was horrible. You'd looking like you were just going out checking the mail. Next thing you know, you're over there dancing like a ballerina trying to stay on your feet. Or looking like someone that's running a race and still not going anywhere. Yeah, I definitely either if this is low tide, this place is almost going to become inaccessible when it gets real rainy. Yeah, it might even become like inaccessible. Uh-oh, we picked something up. Did we just break off now? We did pick something up though. I don't know what. All right, let's see. I'll stab them right here. See that little black thing? You want to stay away from it. You want to be below it. Straight across. Ta-da, stays alive. There's a lot of action going out deep today. Only reachable by boat. I'm gonna have to grab that boat soon. Especially with all this snookery about to start real heavy. The sadistic picker, welcome in. Paulie Paul, welcome in. What your personally best fish you caught? Personal best fish. It really depends if you're looking for species though. Because I've caught a lot of different fish and there's a lot of different sizes and different fish. So here in Florida, my biggest catch being in length probably and in weight would be my shared tarpon that was like 6'1". I shared it with another guy and he was probably about 180 pounds roughly. It was really hard to get him up, but that'd probably be my biggest fish, period. As far as snook, my biggest snook is 46 or 48 inches. The only one I can prove though is a 42. I caught the 46 or 48 just recently back here, but I have no video. It died. So I don't have any proof, but I know for sure it happened. I know how it is though. Most people are like, oh, you don't have no video? No proof, no fish. But that is my personal best, is a 46, 48 on that. For trout, it would be 28 inches. That is the largest trout I ever got. And I would have to say in the river, my largest mangrove being 14, I think, in the river. What else? Reds. My biggest red is 40, 44 to 48. I can't really tell because we didn't measure it, but I have it also in my posts where I have both of my fish I'm holding. There's two different fish in there. Those are also my largest reds. There are photos of them. They're like 44 to 48. Let's see. Oh, that's a big fish, guys. Something just picked me up heavy. Okay, I don't know what this is, but he picked me up quick. I tell you that. He's coming towards me. What are you? You are what I don't want you to be. He just ran into my legs. And catfish, just like I thought. He's fat boy though. Look at him. He's gonna smell so bad. Look how fat he is. Look, he's gorging himself right now, dude. Look at that belly. Good Lord. That thing is freaking fat. He is gorging himself on something in here. He's doing well. There is no doubt about that. This thing is doing well. He's so full he doesn't want to flip around. Come on, dude. Stop flipping now. Now he wants to make me a liar. Come on, open that mouth up, dude. Almost got him. Got him. These are not like your freshwater. You do not want to get stuck with these. These things have a slime that's full of bacteria. These things are not counted in the count, but these are ugly, stinky catfish, and they poop all over you. Man, they stink so bad, those catfish, guys. So if you never saw saltwater catfish, that is the hardhead saltwater catfish. It is an annoyance. It is necessary for the river, though. It's just an annoyance. It likes to get involved in everything. It likes to be involved in all the catches. Colby, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. 6-foot fish. That was an hour, Paulie Paul. That was an hour of going back and forth between two people. And eventually got to the point where I had to give up with the reel and run into the water to jam my hands into its gill plates to catch him, actually, because he couldn't pull him out of the rollers because it was caught on the beach. Caught on a piece of bonita, man. Yeah, so we went back and forth, and then eventually I just ran into the water because I was bigger than him, so I was able to actually pick it up. But this thing is massive, dude. Massive. I do have pictures of it. I don't know if I have them on there, though. It's the biggest tarpon I ever saw before that, and ever since that. I bet there's bigger, though. I know there's bigger. There's no way there's not. I've seen some pretty big ones down in the Keys when I was down there that might have challenged that bad boy. What you have? A bullhead ram me? A bullhead ram me all the way to the bone line. Oh, I'm guessing that's a. I'm guessing the bullhead's probably a catfish. Is what I'm guessing. I don't know what a bullhead is. Is that a catfish? Damn, all the way to the bone would hurt, no matter what it is. Let's see if there's any trout home here today. Oh, DIC, you're way more than an hour, unfortunately, depending how deep it goes and where you hit it. I just got one recently. It took me 2 days to get it because it smacked my thumb so hard, my thumb was numb for 2 days. You're like constantly working on it too, you know? It's just horrible. It's not fun. These saltwater catfish ain't no fun. Yeah, they're too far outside of me being able to reach them now. There's something going on outside of this dock, but I'm already up past my waist, man. Usually I only come this deep if I'm fishing the ends of the dock or I'm trying to go to the bathroom. What up, John? How you doing, buddy? 42-inch red drum on Texas Bay. That's a nice drum. That's a big red. I pulled 28 and 29s out of here, though. Right in this area. I've pulled one out just recently, actually. It was really shocking to me how... Oh, something just tried them. Oops, someone eat them. Something tried them. Something actually tried them. Missed them all the time. The whole time he just kept missing them. Sandbar. I like sandbar. Got me. Smalls. Killing me, Smalls. Man, I bet the fishing was so damn good. Yep, DIC, I 100% believe you on that too. I love catching bonita. Hey, there's another fish that they say is really gross to eat, and I've never really tried it. I've heard mixed reviews back and forth, so I've heard people say they hate it. I've heard people say, it's not bad at all. It's pretty good. You just got to know how to prepare it. I don't know. I've never tried it, so I don't have any personal opinion on it, but poor man's tuna, yeah. Yeah, I saw your videos, man. You guys crack me up. Coach cracks me up. It looks like the first day was really good, man. And then it slowed down the other two, huh? Oh my God. I'm just trying to stay inside that little outside of that hole. Good Lord, there's so many stingray holes right now, guys. I'm like slowly dragging my feet across the tops of them so I don't fall in them. Somebody could be home. Oh, I found another one. Yeah. After the kung fu part, I was like, I bet you needed a little break after that. That was funny, man. Dude, I poured stuff out of my thumb for like days, no joke. It was horrible. Oh, there's something on here in the end of this. This is probably what I don't want. Oh, it's definitely pulling. It's probably something I don't want, though. He broke off. No, he didn't. He pulled me. He pulled. I don't know what that was. Well, I won't know. I guess I will never know. I'm kind of hoping it was just a catfish and I didn't just lose a really nice trout. Because when they pull out like that, I always think, possible trout. They have this very they have a very soft, large mouth, though. When they get in the river real deep, they get that bright yellow mouth. It's pretty cool. Let's see if it was a trout or not. Something was in there and ate. Bragging about his prostate. It's freaking great. Oh, something hit it and took it. Yep, still intact. Still doing okay. Still doing okay. I go deep just so I can pee. That's really funny, DSE. Still making me laugh. Personal best stingray, 42 inches. That beats mine. 36 is probably closest to the one I've got. That beats my stingray. I hooked a eagle ray one time on the beach. That was, I have no idea how big he was. I could barely get him to move. He broke me off. He hit a paddle tail of all things. Right in the friggin' beach. Like, right first roller, I saw him all of a sudden eat it. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do now? That sucker was huge. He ended up just breaking off. And, oh, man, there's all kinds of stuff going on over there. Well, let's get moving. Let's get off of these docks. We don't normally catch a whole lot on these docks anyway. We do catch a lot that way, though. So let's get moving. We do have weather possibly moving in this later in this afternoon, probably closer to like 11. Jeremy caught the huge stingray. They'll strip your reel immediately, leave you. Cow nose? Oh, yeah. Cow nose will come up here too. In fact, there are a lot in here. In fact, quite a bit. In fact, this must be a ton of, I'm starting to think that's what it is, guys. Starting to wonder, did I just hit that private property sign? That was funny. I'm starting to think it might be just a bunch of catfish. The way that they're hitting and taking it. Yep. You sure do. Have you ever eaten stingray? Actually, probably most people have eaten stingray and never even know it. You get a bunch of scallops that look exactly the same and are exactly the same size. Trust me, they don't do that in nature. Even in when you pull them out of the sea, they're still all different sizes and different shapes. If they look exactly the same, you ate stingray too. Stingray's cheap, and they'll just punch them out to look exactly like scallops, and they look and taste just like scallops. So I hear when you cut them off, when you actually catch them and cut them, you cut the wings off and you skin them. It's supposed to taste like a giant scallop, like a steak scallop. It's supposed to be really good. To go back and correct it anyway. So what's the point? Go back and correct what? We got a fish, dude. What up, man? What up, Maddie? No F's, no frills, no mercy. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Really slow this morning. Real slow today. Real slow so far. We got 2 fish though. We didn't skunk. That's always good. Talk to text is trash most times. Actually, I don't know about the raccoon part, but the soft shell turtle sounds good. I never ate raccoon. I would have a hard time doing it because they're kind of one of my, kind of like them. I got a bunch of them in my backyard, man. You'd probably have a blast. Knee pain, welcome in. My morning's not too bad, buddy. Not too bad. James Beatty, just two fish at the moment. Nothing serious, nothing spectacular. Got a little jack, got a little whiting. The whiting always cracks me up in the river, even though I'm pretty sure they're in the river since I've now been catching them fairly often, which shocks me, but either way. It does shock me every time I catch one, but it's not the first time I've caught them back here. I've caught a lot of weird things in here. Hell, I even caught someone just brought it up recently today. I just caught what's going on? Oh, hey, what's going on, Zyro? Jeremy Johnson, welcome in. Do you like milk from men? No, not really, Jeremy. Jeremiah, I'm sorry, that's not my deal, dude. But maybe yours, I'm not sure. I mean, if that's what you're into. Have at it, buddy. And if you're flirting, buddy, sorry, buddy, I'm married. Me oh my, welcome in. Dang Florida, I wish. Client decided to bless me today with a flask of Hennessy. Oh, hell yeah, that's nice. Yeah, dead doc. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go see what we can find on the edge. Right, Dirty. Hey, man, no problem with you liking it. If you like it, you like it, man. I'm not here to judge. Definitely not here to judge people. Oh, man, I slung another one. These guys are soft today. What is going on? Wonder if they've been in the tanks too long. I called them yesterday. These might have been in his tank for a couple days. They're losing their shell real easy. I tend to do that when you leave them in a tank for too long. They'll shed off their old stuff to bring on some new shell. I don't know what that is, but there's something pushing. Oh, that's all bait. It's a bunch of bait. Look at this, all fingerlings. Tons of them, dude. If I brought a cast net, that'd be a full bucket. That right there is all tons of fingerlings. It's really good bait. Perfect size. Here's another crap load of them in front of me. I mean, tons of them. They're actually getting eaten though, it looks like. Something's underneath of them, smashing on them. It's looking like it, at least. No, the water's not that deep. It goes about my waist is the deepest I go. A little over my waist, mainly because I don't want to drown my phone or slip and fall and take out my phone. But That's really what that's for. If I didn't have a phone, I'd go up to my chest. The skunk ape. I'll bring my cast net tomorrow. I have one in the truck right now. I just don't have it on me. I got a, what is it, 10 or 12 inside the truck. I'm trying to teach myself to throw a 16. I think I throw a 10 or a 12. I do that from while waiting too. That's not easy. It's taken me a long time to figure that one out. They're definitely smashing on these things. Something is in here. Yeah, see, they're hitting them right here. It's getting closer. Maybe, just maybe, they'll eat it. Oh, something hit it. Oh, they ate it. All right, all right. Yeah, they got that one. Something's in there eating. I told you. I knew something was in there eating. And it's always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who's coming. That damn that song's been in my head for 2 days, Dirty. Maybe even longer. We do have a shrimp run. It's not as good as yours. You could go up to, what is that, Oak Hill, I think it is. You guys have that Oak Hill area. You guys can cast net them up in there, man. That's really cool. If you're up in New Smyrna area, if I remember correctly, I'm not sure. The Ponce, the White Run, Will Thick, north of Ponce a month or two ago. Was it really? Damn it, it figures. No kidding. Ponce Inlet. I actually want to go to one of those really good runs. Hopefully a nice red. Yeah, you ain't wrong. I would love a nice red right now. Oh, we got something on. Oh, I need to let go. He let go. Let's keep moving. Oh, I did switch up my oh no, I didn't. I left my reel. I am going to switch up this reel. This Maravel's having a little bit of some trouble. It's dipped in the water quite a bit. It's been in the water a few times. So it's definitely going to fall apart. Oak Hill, hell yeah. Shrimp dip net. You typically dip the lights. Yeah. I seen that. We do that over here. Is clamming in the river still a thing? Ron, it used to be. I once in a blue moon, if I get out to those sandbars, I find them, but not often, man. I do see what looks to me like possible farms, so they may come back pretty heavy. But I'm not sure, to be honest, if it's still happening. It's not as big as it used to be. It used to be really big here. Deer meat for dinner. Yeah, deer meat's awesome. Moved to our... Oh, he moved to you? He lives up north? No way. Really? Is that where you live? He just moved into a... Yeah, Deer Meat just built a ranch, right? He just bought a ranch or something. Yeah, that poor guy, man. He's going through with all those strokes. That poor guy. He's in my prayers all the time. He's a good guy. At least what he seems to be. I've never met him, though. He seems like he's a nice guy, though. Jonathan Gunnels, welcome in. Yeah, I know. He's back out there already fishing and hunting. He just was out there, did another hunting episode with the guy from PA. I don't remember his name or anything. But they went out there and they were hunting, they're running their dogs. And they forgot bullets. So they couldn't find any ammo. So they ended up stabbing these pigs to death. It was awesome. I mean, honestly, it was really cool. Man, that takes some balls. I was really impressed. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought it was really cool. That takes some balls. DIC, you're correct. That's the true C. Jonathan Gunnels, thank you very much. Good to see you too. Welcome back. Oh, I know, J-Fish. You know what else is easy? I get I go buy the, basically I go to Bass Pro, I buy it, I get the gear guard. Every single time I buy the guard for it. And as soon as it starts acting crazy, I just take it back, spend a couple dollars, buy a brand new one. Buy a brand new one, buy a new warranty, basically, you know. Buy a new warranty, and I've got a brand new reel for however long it lasts. I do it all the time. I do it with my reels, I do it with my rods. Dave Griffin, welcome in. I do want to try Oak Hill. I am going to try to get up there with a small boat one of these days. I just got to find out when they have a good run for the white shrimp. They're so good, man. They're delicious. You get into the tiger prawns, and those things are massive, dude. Welcome back, Jonathan. Let's see. The fire department he went to once. Station back of the day. Oh, nice. Very cool, DIC. Yeah, I didn't know he moved over there. So DIC, you live up by New Smyrna and all that, or no? Where do you live? I asked this question to a lot of people, and I know I'm asking people twice or more. I've been chased more than once up a trail, yeah. Yeah, I saw that, dude. That guy from PA was the one that made me laugh the hardest, bro. He went in hard, bro. He went in like straight up gangster style, like prison style to take that bird or to take that boar out. It was awesome. Really cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, a bunch of little bait coming this way right now. Tiny bait. See that? That's what that all is. Oh yeah, they're getting eaten right now too. Really tiny bait right in there. The community started to come back after they stopped the gill netting. Eat, sleep, repeat. Yeah, that's kind of what we'd like down here. Yes, sir. I always get the warranty. If I buy it now, I've learned my lesson. Spend too much money on these reels and rods to just have them rust out on the Florida water. It's the water here is nasty, man. Even this is a pretty new rod. This has actually been replaced already this year one time, and I've already got. See, I've already got a ton of it, and I wash my rod pretty much almost every single time I go home. Doesn't matter. It's really slow today. Oh well, it's nice. It's a beautiful day. Ugh, I just stuck my foot in nasty mud. That's a good way of doing it, man. Do you like catch crabs sometimes? Yes, Paul. Actually, every spring I go out when I'm bored and I walk all the pilings by my house because it's crystal clear water, and all it takes is a little net and a bucket floating in the bucket on top, And you can catch tons of them, man. I brought so many home it wasn't even funny. And I used a bunch for bait. So yeah, I actually do a lot of that, to be quite honest. You know what, though, honestly, when I think about that, DSC, if we had cameras when we were younger, we'd all be in jail. We did so much crazier stuff back in the day than they do nowadays. And we got away with a lot of it because there was no cameras. Yep. We'd all be arrested because we'd all be done with the camera like they are nowadays. Look at this. Take a video of this. Take a video of that. Even though this is illegal, that's illegal. Could you imagine what it would have been like in the 90s if we had live streaming and cameras that were able to take it from your phone? Jeez. It would have been so much trouble. Slow ho today. Come on, baby. Give me one, Snook. Give me something. Give me something decent. Oh my God, you ain't kidding, hunting. I can only imagine. Oh my God, I can only imagine what it would have been like in my neighborhood if it had been like that. My neighborhood was crazy and rough, dude. Back in the old Clementona Aves. Bad area. Yep, always outside, man. Never inside. That is a true story, Ron. If we had all that stuff, we'd be like the ones nowadays. I'm glad we didn't have that stuff. I look back and go, man, you guys missed so much. You spend so much time playing on that phone. I remember when you had to go to each other's house to see if you were home. Drive your bike over to people's house, knock on the door. So-and-so home? Is Tony home? And if you got a phone call, if you had to make a phone call, you had to pull over for an old payphone. If you lived up north, it was cold in the winter. Joliet. Robert Joliet Gray, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we would be with weird ones nowadays. I don't know, man. We were pretty rough, dude. I don't know. The way we talk to one another, we nowadays would be, hate speech every day. We talk to each other rough. I know that. I know I did. I talked to my buddies real rough. I still do. Stuff you say to them, you just won't say to anybody else, you know? Creeks and Smurf for life. Dude, I'm definitely down to watch that. No proof, no crime. Still live by that. Yep. That's the whole I believed that thing when I was back in the day. No face, no case type stuff. Oh, yeah. See, did I take everything out of my pockets? I did. Good. I don't know why I'm checking now. I'm a little late on that. I can't believe how dead it is today. Oh, well, I guess you got to have crappy days to know the good days, right? Got to have crap days to know when you're having a good one. Dave Griffin, good morning to you too, sir. Oh, yeah, I'm sure of that. I'm positive of that. You know, there's plenty of camcorder stuff out there that can get people arrested and stuff like that, but these guys will go live. Idiots will go live and shoot their other people. I'm like, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? I'm live. I'm going to shoot this guy. What is wrong with you? You might as well just go to the police officers and tell them what you're going to do. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You ain't wrong, honey. And it'll be crap, crap, crap. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, crap. Oh, crap. That's a good cast. I like that little spot. Let's see what's going to eat that. Let's leave that there for a minute. Yeah, I still don't believe that. I don't feel bad that my mom whooped my ass. I absolutely deserved it. Sometimes I get my ass whooped for stuff I didn't do and just figured, oh, well, I got my ass whooped for something I didn't do because she didn't catch me on the stuff I did. What is happening? What is happening? Oh. The current's changing. I really want to know. Who rich? Me? No. We far from rich. We were very far from rich. I lived in like the projects or the ghetto, dude. I literally lived in the Avs. The Avs were known as the ghetto. You didn't go back in the Avs unless you were born there. Definitely not rich, buddy. Definitely not rich. My mom was in here, she'd tell you the same thing. Look up, bro, bragging. Oh, man, yeah, the belt days. The old belt days. Yeah, the old belt days. I feel like something's pulling on it. I was feeling like something was pulling. Oh, it was pulling on it, and it ate it. It got it. I'm just having a slow day, I guess. Oh, well. I'm okay with it. It's a nice, relaxing day out here with you guys. Crabber's out here doing his crabbing. It must be their trash day too then, huh? Oh, okay. I didn't know my trash guy comes all the way down here. That's crazy. I'm miles up the road. It's the same trash guy. Alrighty. Well, let's keep going. Ow, dude. I just got ran into by a fish to my toe, hard as hell. I have wood stick pops whipped us. Yeah, my mom used to whoop my ass with like a wooden spoon, and they'd break pretty often, man. And then when I break it, I was like, ha, yeah, how you like that? Acting like you were doing something. Yeah, I broke your stuff. Now what? She's go get a new one. The worst that I got hit with is a weightlifting belt, man. That shit does not wear. That shit will wear you out. I don't care how tough you are. The weightlifting belt, that hurt. That changed things. Like the way I walked. To be my girl. Is that what you're singing there, Dave? You ain't gotta be rich to be my girl. We'll paddle through small sawgrass and avoid alligators to make it to the honey hole. Nice. Hangs on my wall with a fish and deer. That's great. This is all bait. This is all bait. Look at it all. It is, this whole entire little choppy little section right here is all bait. It is millions of them now. I'll walk up into it. Yeah, there's millions of them. The water's too dirty to see, but there's, oh yeah, there you go. That's something. That's something. Okay. That's something. We got something. Come on, you're at my feet, dude. Come on up. Oh my God, a monster one. Sucks. That sucker's big. Look at how big this one is. He's gonna smell so bad. Look at this guy. It's a big one. Biggin. If you just chill out a second, buddy. Oh, he's too big. I do not want to get stabbed by this guy. This guy would go through you. He'd put that right through your hand. No joke. I've had one put through my foot once. I didn't walk right for a while. Come on, turn around. Open that big old fat mouth of me. Ah, you're starting to stink now. At least I got a rod bend out of him. God, he stinks, dude. They smell so bad. Come on, dude. Chill out. Oh, come on, man. I'm getting closer. Yeah, these things can last for so long outside the water, dude. And he's got it way down in his mouth. Come in. All right, if you just chill out for a second. Get that mouth open a second here. Here we go. Now I got you. All right, let's get this thing out of his mouth now, will we? Dang, it's really in there. Well, you got that sucker in there, don't you? Get your tentacle out of my thing there. Still didn't get it out. Good Lord, it took a lot to get that out. And I think I broke it in his face. Yeah, I broke the damn thing. Oh, you're keeping that, buddy. I gotta put I actually broke my hook, dude. Come on, chill out. Get out of here. You know you're fine. We were playing like you're dead. Well, I gotta tie a new line on because he actually broke my hook. This is the first time for that. I've had the tip taken off before. Wait till you see this one. How many of you had this happen? Come here, dude. Check this out. That's my hook. That is all that's left of the hook. Broke the shaft. That's crazy, huh? Blazing Bees, good morning, sir. Talking about girls had soap ran down in your mouth. That sucks. That's funny, though. To be my girl, to be rich, to rule my world, you just got to be my kiss. Well, I guess there's a first for everything. That was the first time I ever broke a hook right in the middle of it. I broke off the tips in the past, but I've never actually broke off the middle of the shaft. I've straightened them a bunch though. That's how hard that was in his mouth, I guess. Let's put that in here. Put this in here for trash. There's trash. There we go. Alrighty, now we're going to tie up real fast. Give me a second. I feel like one of these is going to be something, right? One of these docks has got to hold something decent, whether it be a good red, a good snook. Something's got to be in here. I just got to find it. Alrighty. Well, we're not having any problems finding catfish today. This is the downfall with the shrimp, though, to be honest with you guys. If you catch a catfish while fishing lures, it's rare. If you catch a catfish with shrimp, it's guaranteed. It's just how it works, unfortunately. You ain't gotta be rich to be my girl. To rule my world. Hey, John, if you're still in here, what day were you thinking on in October that we were going to be able to get together? I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm super stoked. It's going to be the first time I fished any like good lake for actual bass, so I am not a bass fisherman. So I'm really stoked about it. Speaking of first, my first job paid $1.25. Oh my God, $1.25. Holy crap. Yeah. You're in salt of brackish. You could call it brackish, but this is actually a whole 100% salt. The salt line in this is actually really, really high. And the only reason I know that for sure, I started a actual saltwater tank from this. It took me a little longer to get all the other contaminants out of it, but the salt content was perfect for aquarium fish, which means this is 100% saltwater. As soon as I get up on one like Turkey Creek or Goat Creek or even Sebastian River and you get up far enough in there, you get into salt water that mixes to brackish and then eventually it becomes 100% fresh. But where I'm at right now is the main river and it's our intercoastal and it's 100% salt. I catch now, even catch lately, I've been catching Goliath grouper in here on occasion. So it's definitely got the right salt. New Jersey wise guy, what is up? Oh, that's a nice fish. What do we got here? Okay, that thing is ripping, dude. I need to keep this tight. What are you? You ripped. Oh, that's a snook, guys. That's a snook. Yeah, it's a little guy, but it's a snook. At least we got one. Oh, he's not bad. Not bad at all. He's a decent little snook. Okay. He's a little guy, but he's not bad. Oh, okay. We're going to keep your head up. Let me know when you're done, and I'll let you go. All right, tail walking. He's tail walking. He's doing everything he can to get away. Not bad little snook. Jonathan Gunnell, man. That's a lot of work, Jonathan. Those reef tanks are a lot of work. Oh, come on, buddy. Give me a chance here. Let me just grab you. You're a common snook. All right, this is a common snook. You don't have the forehead for the other one. Well, there she is. What's he, about 18, 20, 22? Something closer, probably closer to 22. He's a little guy. Not big, but there he is. Nice little snook, let go. All right, he's gone. You want to throw that up there? One snook, one jack. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Dorothy. And thank you, Dirty. All right, now we're finding them. That, guys, if you haven't ever saw one before, that is a snook. And if you're Spanish, they call them robalo. You can catch them down south as well in South America. I'm not sure about Mexico, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could, because if they're in South America, I can't imagine them not traveling to Mexico side. But I'm not 100% on that, but I know for sure you can catch them down in South America. That is positive. And they call them robalo out there. I've got a freshwater that is in dire need of making some serious. Actually grows LPs. Oh, no kidding, dude. You got a nice one. Where do I live in Florida? I live in Brevard County, Ricky. That's as close as I'll get you. But I live in Brevard County on the East Coast. LPS and SPS. Man, that's pretty sweet, dude. That's a really nice tanks you got there, Jonathan. I got into the coral for a short period, and that is very hard. And I did it in a 10-gallon tank, so I really challenged myself. I didn't do myself any help by doing that. And I should have done like a 90 or like at least a 60 or something big. My first freshwater or saltwater reef tank, but I went really small. Okay, I know exactly where you are, Ricky. Good deal. Yeah, I'm close to that. I'm not far from there. In the same area that you were living. Pretty close to it. I live in Brevard County area though, definitely. I'll even take a slow day. That's fine. Yes, this is, Ricky. Absolutely, 100%. This is definitely the Indian River, buddy. If you fished it, you'll remember it. A lot of it all looks the same, so it doesn't matter what part of Indian River I'm in. Pretty much Indian River looks exactly the same no matter where you are. There's lots of docks. There's lots of shoreline. The Indian River kind of looks the same no matter where you are. But obviously some are better for fishing than others. But so you will definitely recognize some of the areas. Oh, very cool. I bet that's kind of cool. That's what I heard. I went with 10-gallon, and someone told me that, wow, you're really brave. And I was like, brave? Why is that? And when I found out, when they said I was brave, I totally understand now. He said it was brave because 10 gallons, you got to like change the water almost every day. You have to do something to the water every single day to keep them alive. And it has to be done consistent, and there's no time or for anything for a mistake. One mistake in the water kills the entire tank. And my 10-gallon tank had like $1,500 to $2,000 of friggin' stuff in it, and I did have it in a 10-gallon, guys. It was only in a 10-gallon, so I didn't do myself any justice. I hurt myself in that situation. Yeah, see, everybody says that. You were brave. Dave Griffin in Brevard, welcome in, buddy. Well, then you'll know. Oh, I just got smoked. Yep, I just got smoked. Another snook. Yeah, little guy, but I got smoked. Yeah, I'll take it. Snook number 2, no bigger than about 15, 16 inches the most. Beautiful little guy for a pond. Perfect pond guy. Looks like he's got some stuff repairing. Yeah, he's got some repairs going on. Yeah, he's been caught a few times, actually. Yeah, he's been caught quite a few times. Probably by me a bunch. There he is, number 2. See you, dude. Nice slow let go. Like I said, guys, no matter what size I catch, I'm still in the process of waiting till Monday. Monday, and I start keeping them again, but not that size. Oh, I bet you did, Ricky. There's some still big stuff in here, man. 30 parts per 1,000 Serenity in the area. Oh, okay. There it is. Thank you, Dorothy. She beat you this time. Thanks, though, Dirty. All right, at least I got some fish down. I'm not feeling too bad about it. All right, we're starting to move. The weird thing is that the afternoon bite is starting to come alive, which I feel like that's a little early. But some reason, 1 o'clock, this place lights up. I'm so confused by that. It's got to be, I'm guessing, no, I'm just guessing, but it's got to be like moon phases or something. I can't figure out why I would do that any other reason. I know that the once this thing's in full force of the run, you can catch them at any given time. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, not weird. Yes, sir, Jonathan. Okay, so Ricky, the actual legal amount here on this West Coast, or on the East Coast, I'm sorry, not the West Coast. It's different on the West Coast. I think the sizes are a little different, but here it is 28 to 32. I am limiting myself to 30 to 32 this year. Unless, of course, it gets closer to the end of the year and I haven't actually caught one enough to keep, then I'll move back to the 28, 29 and I'll just open up the whole book. But I'm going to give myself a challenge this year and not try to keep anything under 30. So I'm going to shorten my window even more. But the actual legal window is 28 to 32. Bar pressure, maybe you're right. It could be that too, but I do know this time of year they start getting active in the afternoon, and I feel like it's definitely in tandem with the mullet run, which is actually in process right now. It's just really early on. We're still early on in this process, so we're still getting all the white bait starting to come down, and for some reason it's a mullet run, but we get Mahara, greenbacks, striped Mahara, and greenies. What else? Manhattan starts coming in real heavy. So I usually come out here with my cast net, but this year I got so much already from when I was down in Hutchinson Island. I came back with bags and bags and bags of bait, dude. Bags of bait. Hell yeah, Blazing. I'm going to check you out then. 28 to 33. Oh, those lucky suckers. They get to keep one a little larger, huh? Ooh, those lucky guys. That's luck, man. That's lucky. 33. Do you know how much meat is on a 33 inch? You believe that 1 inch isn't probably much. You're like, it's not much. It's 1 inch. Trust me, it is a lot. 1 inch difference between a 28 and a 29 inch and a 32 to 33 is completely different. Like a 32 to 33 is probably going to be almost 5 pounds difference in meat. It's pretty substantial. Season's Monday, buddy. 28 to wait, Volusia's 28 to 33 too? Volusia's is 28 to 32. I'll have to look that up. I didn't know that. I know mine's 28 to 32. Unless they increased an inch on it, which I'll look tonight. Baseball is Zesty. Welcome in, buddy. How was your day? What is Monday Fish? Oh, Monday Chem is the day one of snook fishing. Day one of being able to keep them. So the season starts up Monday. I will be out the day before, and I will be out on Monday as well. But because it's the first day of the season, I want to get out there and check it out. Plus, it's September, and that is a fantastic time to fish. That whole month is going to be lit up. That whole October is going to be lit up. It's going to be fantastic fishing in each one of those months. And you can catch anything from legal to way over slot because they're all over the place. If you want over slots, go to the inlet. Okay. Oh, we have 2 snook seasons. Yes, we have an early season. We have an early season that starts in February and ends in like June or something like that. I believe it ends in June. And then it starts back up September 1st and runs until December 15th. I do stay very close on that one. That's one of the seasons I pay very close attention to. If you've eaten one snook, you would understand. I emptied my freezer so I wouldn't feel bad about keeping another one. We ended up cooking so much fish that day. Yeah, that's right, May 31st. So June 1st would be day closed. No, it lasts for a long time. So my first season, Jonathan, starts in February now. It was March. It used to go into March. Now it's February. They gave us an additional month. So ours starts in February, ends in May 31st. So June 1st is no keep from that point on. It starts back up again in September, and you get to keep them again until December 15th, I believe. I believe that is it. Yep. There's your full deal. I live in Florida, Kem. I live in Brevard County, Florida. In fact, soon I want to do a trip up to New Smyrna area, and I want to do that for one main reason, and is I really want to keep a redfish, man. I want to eat a red, and I've caught so many good ones, and I wasn't able to keep them at all because I live in Brevard County, and from Jupiter Inlet all the way up to New Smyrna, it is closed for keeping them. You can catch them, you just can't keep them. All right, so let's keep going down this dock, huh? Shall we? Let's see what else is out there. A bunch of dolphins today. Uh-oh, lost my balance. They're so good. Alligator? I have a friend when he comes back in town, so you may actually see some of that, actually. A buddy of mine just got his tags, and I need to find out exactly what I have to do to be able to go with him. I don't have my tags, but he does, him and his dad both, and they both invited me to go. So I was like, oh, that would be so awesome. So whether I can or can't do a live while it's happening, I may end up doing just video with it, and we'll get a bunch of it. So you'll see some gator hunting as long as I'm actually allowed to be in the boat. You'll see some gator hunting this year. I've never done it, and I'm super excited about watching it happen. Oh, no kidding. For the snook was only one season? Did that really happen? The only thing I know about the lottery on the grouper tags is it's $500 for the tag. It's not so much as a lottery as much as it is for you to say, okay, I'll pay $500 and then you can get it. And they're going to give you so many of them out. But the Goliath grouper is a $500 tag. $500 to eat one fish. Yes, that's why I understand that. I totally understand that. That's why I need to go find out exactly what they're going to require me to have, because I believe there's even a tag I may have to purchase myself for a, if I don't have the tag, I'm not allowed to partake or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what it is. I have to do a little more research, but there is like a participation tag that you can get. But either way, What's a grouper tag? So I can actually eat a Goliath grouper. It's 100% trophy fish for the rich. DIC is 100% correct. I just caught one recently out of a boat in the river. What was that, like 2 or 3 ones back or something? The very last fish I caught was an actual Goliath grouper. And I ended it for the day. I was outside by my house, actually. Let me answer this real fast, please. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. What happened here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I lost my video? What's going on here? Ah, dude, why is it all black in here now? Oh no, I screwed the whole friggin' camera over that damn fucking phone call. You can see it? I'm black on my side. You guys can actually see? I'm totally black on my side. All right, let me end it and come back in. I don't know what happened. It got screwed up. I'm going to end it and come back in, guys. Sorry. Thank you very much, but come right back. I can't see shit now.